What's up, movie fans? Okay, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking right now. I know. I got a haircut. Thank you for noticing. Return of the Jedi is this week, because Rise of Skywalker is coming. Boom, mind blown. You had no idea that it was coming, but it is. It's December 20th soon. So anyway, yeah, so starting off, as we start off every single whole video with action, the CGI in this movie still isn't great or anything. Like, the effects still obviously aren't great because this was 1983, but they are still, good enough. I think that, the movie mostly has some, really good action, mostly. There were some really fun sequences still. I do have to admit, in terms of action, this is probably actually my least favorite of the original trilogy, because I don't think that, there are as many memorable action sequences, but it still works, yeah. Wow, I'm moving faster than I normally do on these. Like, we're only around, like, 2 minutes in, and I'm already past action. I'm definitely moving faster. Story is next, I guess, and I think that this does a good job at finishing off and concluding every single plot line left open in Empire Strikes Back. It starts the movie off by obviously finishing off that plot line about Jabba's the Hutt and how Han Solo was captured and everything, and then it moves right into destroying the Empire. It pretty much concludes everything from the original trilogy that needed to be concluded perfectly. So yeah, it does its story well. The only problem that I have with story, I do have a massive problem with the story though. The entire sequence at Jabba's palace, while it is fun and I like heist stuff and just elaborate plans, I mentioned that in past videos, while all of that is fun, it doesn't really factor into the rest of the story. Like, that entire storyline, it didn't really need to be shown. It didn't really have anything to do with the rest of the story, so that was a tiny problem that I had, but besides that, I think it's fine. I think that the story was pretty good besides that. Let's move on to characters. I really am moving fast. Characters. With Luke, Han, and Leia, it obviously finishes off everything that they really had going in the originals. They finished this storyline between Han and Leia's romance, and Luke's training is finished. The whole plot line about Darth Vader being his father is finished. Everything about them is pretty much finished in this. So yeah, their storylines are concluded in the original trilogy quite well. Chewbacca and C-3PO and R2 are once again pretty much only comic relief, but they're still pretty funny. Lando, he doesn't really have that much of an arc, but he does, like he did in Empire, but he does serve the story well. He helps blow up the Death Star and everything. He blows it up for the second time of the 3 times that it happens in the entire franchise. They blow up too many Death Stars in this franchise. They need to stop on Death Stars. If there is a Death Star in Rise of Skywalker, I swear. Darth Vader also has his entire character arc concluded. The Emperor shows up as, for the first time in the entire franchise. Okay, he was in that brief section in Empire Strikes Back, but besides that, this was the first. He's a great villain. Okay, I know that these technically aren't characters that I need to talk about, but I just need to address this for a second. What are people's problems with the Ewoks? Why don't people like the Ewoks? The Ewoks were fine. So many people hate the Ewoks. I don't understand why. Okay, anyway, that was just a tiny little thing I need to get off my chest. Yeah, I think that all of the characters are pretty good. Did I get everybody? Yeah, I think I got everybody. Oh wait, okay, I should probably also mention Jabba the Hutt. He's fine. He only shows up briefly, but yeah, he's fine. So my rating on Return of the Jedi is an 8 out of 10. I don't think it's as good as the other two originals. I know that a lot of people, for some reason, don't like Return of the Jedi, but I do. So that's all I have to say. Subscribe and like the video, and see ya, movie fans.